Hey, folks, good morning and welcome to another episode of Steelers Morning Rush. I'm Alan Saunders. It is Friday, February 14th. Apologize for the lateness of this episode and for my voice. I woke up with a sore throat. I can't having a hard time talking today, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it together for this Friday. And I had an idea for the show yesterday. Then Trevor Lawrence gate happened, or whatever you want to call it, and got kicked this back today. So, but I feel good about this one. I've had, as we've talked about the season, the offseason, who the Steelers might sign, who they might trade for, who whether it's going to be Deebo Samuel or whether it's going to be a quarterback or whatever. I feel like every time I post a tweet or every time we talk on YouTube here about a player that might come to Pittsburgh, at least one of the comments is, why would he want to come here? Everything's awful. Steelers suck. Mike Tomlin's a terrible coach. Why would he want to come here? And I think it's important to point out that the Steelers are not in a worse position than they have been at any like the last 5 years. If you just look at where they are, where they might be going this year, it's basically the same as it's been. I understand from a fan standpoint the frustration of being in the same place that it's been. But that is not how people inside football are going to look at this. They are not watching this happen year in, year out and be frustrated by it. They're going to look and say, Steelers 10-7. Steelers made the playoffs. And they had Russell Wilson, quarterback, who we all know is old and washed. Mike Tomlin, great coach, going to the Hall of Fame. Seems like a guy I'd like to play for. Arthur Smith, lots of guys like to play for him. Look at how many former Arthur Smith guys are on this team. Stable franchise. They're a faithful franchise. They don't go back on their word. They pay you if they say they're going to pay you. That's very important. And people care. People care no matter what. Win, lose, or great, bad, awful. People care. So there's a lot that Pittsburgh has to offer to a free agent. And I don't think that the fan negativity about the state of the Steelers right now is not shared by the NFL. People don't think that way. And they're going to look at the Steelers as a very attractive free agent destination. Now, and the other part of this is the Steelers have money. 80% of the time, the team with the most money gets their guy. And they have it. They have lots of cap space. They can make lots more. And in those 20% where it's not all about the money, the Steelers are going to do better than most teams. Would you rather play for the Steelers or the Browns? Would you rather play for the Steelers or the Jaguars? Would you rather play for the Steelers or the Cardinals? Would you rather play for the Steelers or the Carolina Panthers? Like there's a dozen teams that's just like, no, never mind. Would you rather play for the Steelers or the Jets? I mean, maybe you're from New York. Maybe you want to be in New York. Certainly not because of the product the Jets are putting on the field. There's the Giants. There's 100, like, if you start to really think about it, yeah, okay, would you rather play for the Rams? Maybe. Sean McVay, probably better coach than Mike Tomlin. You're in LA. Certainly some benefits to that. Would you rather play for Buffalo? Bills are looking like they're going to a Super Bowl sometime soon. You get to play with one of the best quarterbacks in the league in Josh Allen. Maybe. But there's only so many of those places. For the most part, Pittsburgh does pretty well in terms of attracting free agents. The Steelers do pretty well in terms of attracting free agents. And this idea that no one's going to want to come play for the Steelers, it's just totally false. The Steelers are going to get who they want to get in free agency. They have the money and they have the cachet to do it. All right, I'm getting out of here fast. That's all I got for now. Maybe I'll be back with Smitty and DB on Afternoon Drive. We'll see how this voice holds up. Thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, enjoy.